Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Sip and Spill, your go-to space for real life, real talk, and a whole lot of love. I'm your host, T, and with me is my co-host,
Stephanie.
And we're here to unpack life's highs, lows, and the in-between sips. So pour something warm, get comfy, and let's get into it, y'all. So we're going to skip all the way down and go ahead and get into the sip of our day segment with Steph. Take it away.
So welcome back to the sip of our day. T, so what you been having going on, girl?
So, y'all, I have been trying to beat my personal record in running my time or whatever. I have been running 4 miles every other day because my plan is to soon get up to 6 miles and be able to do a 10K starting 2027, y'all. So yeah, that's what I got going on. I have a Hawaiian themed pool party that I'm going to Saturday.
Okay.
Then Sunday morning, y'all, at 7, I'm doing a Summer Sizzler 5K, a young 5K.
Hey.
Then for afternoon, is it afternoon? Early evening? Mm-hmm. We are all the people in Tennessee that love me are meeting up at a very cute winery to celebrate me because my birthday is Monday. And I'm taking Monday off to be with my baby for my birthday. Hey. And I'm going to be in my birthday suit. All right. So what you got going on, girl?
Girl, I'm excited about being able to celebrate you because you deserve it.
Aww.
So, yes, Sunday we are going to the winery and celebrating tea. And as for me, I don't got much going on, girl. I don't got much going on.
Just packing and smiling.
Yeah, just packing and trying to find outfits. And girl, I was looking at ordering some clothes. And then I was sitting here thinking, like, Stephanie, you got all this stuff that still got tags on it.
If y'all knew the amount of clothes in this woman's wardrobe, like she has clothes on clothes on clothes. On clothes, on more clothes, on clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that my man's walk-in closet and the walk-in closet that he has for me is huge. This girl got us beat. Like when I tell y'all, I don't know, maybe you don't, maybe you do, but she has a lot. She has clothes on clothes on clothes, which is amazing because she has a lot to choose from.
Yeah, and I love fashion, but I don't go anywhere, and I need to start getting back out more. I had started going out and doing things, but kind of slowed down, with work and business and stuff like that, and just life. But like I was saying, I was thinking like I was going to get a whole bunch of new outfits, but I think I might just get me about 3 new outfits and 2 new bathing suits because I really don't need anything. But of course, me and Babe, we're gonna have date night where we're dressing alike and doing some photos, and of course, I want to do the what is it called? The drone boat ride where you do a photo shoot on the boat, the clear boat. So I gotta get an outfit for that.
So when you guys have your so and I don't mean to cut you off, but I do mean to cut you off. When y'all are doing y'all date nights and do y'all dress alike, or do you like maybe dress in the same color?
Oh, we got the
y'all got matching outfits.
So I got a dress.
The same color.
The patterns are the same on my dress and then his little outfits.
Don't you love that, girl? Yeah. Me and Babe, he will text me and be like, "Babe, so I'm gonna be at your house to pick you up at such and such time. What color? What are you wearing?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I'm wearing this yellow dress." And then he pops up with some like nice yellow linen pants and this nice young blue and girl. Anyway, he's looking sexy. But yeah, it's like he bounces off of me. Like I love dressing.
Couple goals.
Yes. But I just had to ask that. I think it's so cute and everything. So anyway, you're getting clothes. You got stuff for that or whatever.
Just getting everything together for the trip and all that. So
that's a lot in itself, girl. Seriously. But I'm so excited and happy for you, y'all. Like I said in the last time, when you about to come back with this young tan girl.
Not that I want to get any darker, but that brings us to the end of our sip of the day. Now we're going into our main pour segment with tea.
All right, y'all. So I don't know if you guys know or not, even though we're new to the scene and we're just starting out and, we're getting our followers up, we have some amazing, amazing day ones who follow us, but we also have people who actually come into our inbox and might ask us advice or ask questions and things about that on relationships, on dating, on marriage, on very personal situations like sexual assault or whatever. Women who have gone through it, men whose daughters are going through it, and things like that. So I compiled a bunch of questions, that I got from different people and just statements and things like that. And of course, I'm not going to put their names out there, but I asked them, is this okay? Or whatever, that I use this in our next segment. And they said, of course. So this is actually not discussion questions. It's listeners' questions, right? So, I'm really excited for this or whatever. I really, really am. And I want you guys to keep it coming. Keep it going because we don't mind having discussions around this. And again, we are not professionals. We are just speaking on our experience, what we've gone through, what helped us get through, and what is continuously helping us get through what we're doing or whatever. So that's all. We are not relationship experts.
Not by far.
None of that. We're not therapists. Absolutely not. We are just actually telling you from experience and what we did to cope and to manage or whatever. So we'll go ahead and, the first question. So what I did was I did, questions for Stephanie that are just geared for her, questions that are for me, and questions for both of us or whatever. I tried to make it even or whatever. So do you want to ask the question and answer, or do you want me to ask and you answer and vice versa?
You can ask and then I answer.
Okay, so our first question that came in, Stephanie's going to answer, and it is, should a first date always be dinner? Oh, this is a good one.
I don't think it should be always dinner. I think the first date should be something that allows you to actually get to know a person.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner is nice, but I'm not trying to sit across from a stranger and sit there for 2 hours wondering, like, how can I escape this if I'm not enjoying this company? So, yeah.
My first date with my baby was at Barnes and Noble / Starbucks, my favorite place. And so when I texted him and told him I was getting out of my car, he was like, would you like for me to meet you at the door? Absolutely. When he met me at the door, I was like, baby, and he smells so good. He opened that door for me. When I tell y'all, we sat and got to know each other and just laughed. We people watched and all that. And from that day, we have been inseparable. That next day, it was on date. It's been just date after date after date. So my point is, I would rather something more on a personal level like that to where I get to know you. Because when we go out to dinner, you have getting seated, you have the waitress coming, interrupting you, asking, are you what drinks? Then you have the menu, you're looking at the menu, trying to find something or whatever. Then she's coming out with your appetizer. Then she's going back, can I help you? Then she's coming back with your main course or whatever. Leaving, can I help you? Do you want dessert? A tip? Blah, blah, blah. It is a lot of distractions and interruptions, and you really don't get that one-on-one time. And then if you're drinking, that's not, I don't really think that that's fair for, for you to really get to know somebody and you guys are having drinks or whatever. And this is just me. I want to know you. I don't want to know the altered version you know what I'm saying? So I enjoy a coffee date at Barnes and Nobles, and then we can sit and go find a book and tell each other why we chose this book. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with you there. Sorry, y'all. I had to put that story in there because I had to. It was fitting. Come on now.
Yeah, so I also like a walk in the park or something like that. So,
yes, absolutely. That too,
Every
girl.
day don't have to cost money. Because I mean, like, real talk.
Get your steps in.
You just really want to see if you vibe with this person.
Absolutely. And if you want there to be a date, a number 2.
Right. So then we can go dinner date maybe.
Yeah. And if I don't like you, guess what? It was no, you maybe paid $5 for my Starbucks refresher. That's all, right? You didn't waste any money on me or whatever. So I feel that that's fair. That's all.
So our next question from our viewer was, why is dating so exhausting? It's like we have been talking for 2 months. Now we're dating, not exclusive. We can date other people and we won't be exclusive or an official couple for like a year. Not my terms, but theirs. Right. But when we were exclusive, we only dated one another. Is black dating culture is it just the black dating culture, or is it all cultures?
Oh God, that's for me, y'all. So what I'm going to say from previous experience, dating was a bit exhausting because there's so much uncertainty. Like real talk, you're trying to figure out what someone wants, whether they're being honest or whatever. If you're exclusive, and whether their actions and words match. Real talk. So it does start to become exhausting. And I also think that social media and having many options has also made people less willing to focus on one person or whatever. And no, I don't think it's just the black culture, y'all. I think this happens in all cultures, real talk.
Right.
But for me, clarity is what makes dating easier, in my opinion. You don't have to know where it's going on day one, but you should know whether you're moving in the same direction or not, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm also glad to leave that chapter behind. And I thank God I am off the dating market, and I don't plan on ever going back. Real talk.
I think like dating, you can have your own terms. There's no set guideline on how you should date. And what works for you. If you get with somebody and spend a whole day with them and you vibing and you want to just get with them and y'all just be exclusive, go for it.
Go for it.
That's your business.
And doesn't have to be a timeline.
Move. Right. So just move how you want to move.
Absolutely.
And what feels right for you.
Right. But make sure if that's how you want to move, that you find someone aligned that moves the same way you do. Because not everybody, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just, don't work like that. They need, time. I need to see if I even like you. And maybe that might take a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or 5 months or 6 months.
Right.
So that's just that.
Facts on facts.
All right. So the next question is for the both of us, and I'll read the question and then I'll let you go first or whatever. So, we're on 3. My bad. So, is rejection really a redirection? What if it's a redirection for that person and you to be together, but later in life? Is that possible?
I absolutely think it's possible. Sometimes rejection isn't necessarily saying never. It might be just a delay. Sometimes it's saying not right now. People grow, circumstances change. 2 people who weren't right for each other in that moment might be right for each other down the line. So yeah.
I agree.
So the next question is for both of us. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't women want to grow with a man anymore?
Ooh, okay. Well, I definitely can understand where this person's coming from, and I can get what they're saying. I will say, we're all still growing, right? Yeah. But there's a difference, right? Between growing together and starting from scratch. Real talk. Growing together is 2 people who are already standing on something solid and building more, right? Starting from scratch is waiting around for someone to get ready. They're not already ready. And if I'm already ready, it's not me being picky or being selfish. It's just self-respect, I feel, and alignment as well. So it's less about not wanting to grow and more like, are we in the same season? Are we like on the same type of level? And if we're not, it's okay, but it's probably not alignment. What's your thoughts on that?
I think women are still willing to grow with a man, but we're less willing to grow at the expense of ourselves.
Ooh, yes.
And that's a different, like you said, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between building with somebody and constantly carrying somebody. I'm willing to grow with you, but I'm not willing to raise you, financially support you, emotionally mother you, and then call it building together. We both need to bring something to the table.
That's me building you.
Right. We both need to bring something to the table. So.
All good? Yeah. All right. So it looks like this next one is for you, Miss Stephanie. And they just said a statement, not a question. I feel alone in my relationship.
Well, when I see things like this or hear things like this, I think that you can physically be next to somebody and still feel completely alone. Sometimes loneliness in a relationship isn't about having somebody, there. It's about feeling seen, heard, supported, and emotionally connected.
Mm.
And that's when the conversation needs to be had on where this relationship is going and if this is something that can be repaired. So sitting in silence and feeling alone, you have to have that conversation so y'all can get back on the same page.
You do, and sometimes it's tough, but tough conversations need to be had. We can't always ignore them, right? So that's good.
So T, I think this question is for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do I detach? She doesn't want me anymore. She wants to see other people. Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah. I feel that first, this is kind of what I would do. First, stop the maybe stories. Like their actions are an answer in itself. Real talk. Limit contact, social your mutes if you, social your mutes. Mute your socials. Mute your socials and give your nervous system a chance to calm down. And then refill your routine with things that anchor you. Like, or go out and find a new hobby or something like that.
Focus on you.
Absolutely. But that is exactly what I would do. So, this next one. Ooh, this is a good one. I go silent when there's conflict. What does that mean? Ooh.
I know this all too well. It could happen when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you need time to process things before you respond. But there is a difference between taking space and shutting down on your person.
Mm-hmm.
If I say I need a little time to process this, but I'm going to get back with you and talk about it, that's healthy. But if I disappear and shut down and expect you to figure out what's wrong, that's not communication. Sometimes silence is protection, but eventually you have to learn how to use your voice too because it matters. It also can mean that you don't have the emotional capacity to discuss this topic if it's been a reoccurring topic. So, yeah.
Whew. Y'all, these are some good questions. I'm telling you, we had to think. We had to think on these.
So, T, I think this next question is for you.
Okay.
I have feelings for someone, but I'm not ready to make her my girl. What should I do?
Ooh, okay.
Don't waste her time.
First and foremost, you need to be honest and you need to let her know where you're at. Because having feelings for somebody and being ready to be in a relationship with them are two totally different things. Let me repeat that. Having feelings for somebody and being ready to be in a relationship are two, uno, dos, totally different things. Real talk. You don't need to keep somebody in your back pocket just because you have feelings for them and you're not ready to commit. Like,
absolutely
not at all. That's selfish. Yeah. So if you know you're not ready, tell her that. And then be okay with whatever she decides to, because she may decide to stick around, and she might not, but let it be her choice. Don't you make that choice for her or whatever. And again, you can't be mad at her for her choice. You can't ask somebody to sit on the shelf while you figure yourself out. You can't ask somebody to sit on the shelf while you figure yourself out.
Right.
Sir.
Time waits
Young
for
sir.
No one.
All right. So Stephanie, this next one is for you. It says, in one of your episodes, you said love isn't enough. Can you explain that? Ooh, I remember the episode. I don't remember which one though, but we did talk about this.
So, love is important, but love by itself does not make the relationship work. You can love somebody deeply and still be incompatible.
Mm-hmm.
You need communication, you need alignment, you need trust, respect, consistency, emotional safety, and accountability, and the shared values. So, and you also need someone that's willing to put in as much work as you want.
And do.
So that's what we mean when we say love is not enough. Because you can't build a foundation off love.
You can't.
You have to build it off solid things because love is fleeting. And you're not going to wake up every day and love the person or like the person that you wake up to every day.
That part.
You still have to have that foundation of morals and alignment that's going to keep that foundation together.
That was hers.
All right now. So T, this next question is for you. So since you're the type who notices patterns and call them out, Do you think in relationships, do you think a relationship will work out for you one day? No. Bitch, did they really ask you that?
Yeah.
Do you think a relationship will ever work for you?
Yeah.
Some men don't like to be called out.
That's why. Some men don't like to be called. And this was from a woman. She asked this. This is from a
Really?
girl. She asked that. And I'm going to answer this.
No,
and I
let me
don't
ask it over because that
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
right.
Oh, okay.
I was stunned.
Oh, I wasn't. When I was reading it, I was like, somebody would ask me that because shit, I think the same thing, bitch.
So T, since you're the type of person that notices patterns and call them out, do you think a relationship will ever work out for you? Because some men don't like being called out on their shit.
Oh, and she was absolutely correct to ask me that and to say that. Honey, girls, sweetie baby girl, absolutely. But I think the better question is, can I be with someone who is emotionally mature enough to hear what I'm saying without automatically feeling attacked?
Defensive.
Real talk. Because I'm not looking for somebody who I can control. I don't want to control anything. I'm looking for somebody I can communicate with. We can have a effective conversation.
Yes.
And there's a difference between calling somebody out and just criticizing them. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Hey, I noticed a pattern and I don't think it's healthy for us, right? That's not criticism. That's something that I'm noticing and I'm bringing to your attention. Wouldn't you want me to bring it to your attention?
Right.
Or should I just be quiet about it and let you continue on? No, we're not going to do that. Not today. And honestly, if a man can't ever be called out, then we don't have a problem. Definitely going to have a problem because I'm not going to sit in a relationship and watch something continue to go wrong just because I'm afraid to hurt your feelings.
Girl.
Real talk. Like, I don't need you to agree with me every single time, but I do need you to be willing to have a conversation, an effective conversation. And that's just that.
Absolutely.
Oh, this next question is for the both of us. It says, I help my teenagers and young adults so much, and they continuously are disrespectful and get in trouble. What should I do?
So at some point, you have to stop confusing helping somebody with rescuing somebody. And I think a lot of parents are struggling with that. You can love your children, you can support them, and you can help them, and you can help your children, but you cannot keep saving them from the consequences that they keep choosing for themselves. Sometimes the best help you can give somebody is letting them experience the consequences of their decisions. And that is hard for a lot of us.
And is.
Because every time they mess up, mom and dad comes behind and cleans it up. And is that teaching them anything? So what is going to give them the motivation to change?
Right.
What about you?
Girl, absolutely. And disrespect cannot be the price of your help. I can love you and still have boundaries with you. Because what we not going to do is that. Period. But I ditto everything that you said, girl.
Absolutely.
Bars.
How can someone learn a lesson without experiencing the consequences of their actions?
That part.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
So, T, this next question is for you.
Okay.
So she said she needs space. I gave it to her and now she's seeing someone else.
Ooh.
That's fucked up.
Oh, hun, I know it hurts. It's going to hurt. But if somebody asks you for space, you have to understand that you can't control what they do with their space and their time. You absolutely can't. You gave her what she asked for. She chose what she did to her with her space, and she chose to explore somebody else. And as painful as it is, you have your answer with her actions. And, but I wouldn't spend too much time trying to figure out if she really needed space or whether she just wanted to get a way out and explore her options, right? So, because either way, the result's the same.
Right.
She's choosing something different. Yeah. And she's choosing to, and now you have to choose. She's choosing something different, and now you have to choose yourself, hun. So, sometimes closure isn't an explanation. Sometimes closure is what somebody else's actions are telling you. Real talk.
Those bars.
Yeah.
Excuse me, maybe on a t-shirt.
So this next one is for you. Why are people so surface level when it comes to relationships? She wants the glitz and glams for social media, but when shit hits the fan for us and was uncomfortable, she couldn't even choose me. She chose something she thought was easier with someone else and it wasn't. Now she wants to talk and to talk about us. Oh, she trying to spin that block.
Right. I think that's because love is easy on to highlight on a reel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to love somebody through the behind. It's harder to love somebody through the behind scenes if you aren't fully emotionally invested.
Right.
Anybody can take cute pictures, go on vacation, post couple goals, and look good on Instagram.
Yeah.
But when things get ugly and stressful and inconvenient and uncomfortable, that's when you find out what the relationship is really built on.
Oh God, don't you?
And sometimes people don't choose the person that they love; they choose what is easier. And unfortunately, easier does not always mean better.
Bars.
We have learned that throughout our time.
Mic drop.
And if you choose somebody because you thought they would be easier and then they came back wanting to discuss what we had, baby, this is not a group project.
Right. Go be with your 20.
Right. Just say no and close to keep that chapter closed.
Because you can't have this 80.
No. Access denied.
Point blank period.
So T, you said one time you stick around for the plot. What does that mean?
Oh, child. Yes.
Yeah, I know the plot is,
I
right?
do stick around for the plot, and yeah, that it's not good. So when I say I stick around for the plot, I mean sometimes I already know how the story's gonna end. That's literally what I mean. So I'm very intuitive, and I notice patterns expeditiously. So a lot of the times, guys, the first time when something happens, I literally can see the potential for where this is going. And it's not that I'm I can tell the future or anything. It's just I've seen this pattern enough to know, okay, this is the same way we're beginning. This is how we're going to literally end or whatever. And no, I'm not wishing bad on us or whatever. It's just that I am noticing these things and I want to be hopeful. Absolutely. That's why I stick around or whatever, because I want to be hopeful. I don't want to stick around just because, I know what the ending's going to be or whatever. I bet it's going to be this. No, I'm hopeful that there will be evolution and you will evolve or whatever. So then I stay and I give another chance after another chance. And eventually, the ending is exactly how I said it was going to be. And I think the lesson has been for me is that, you can be hopeful without ignoring what somebody is showing you. Because yes, hope is beautiful, but hope without evidence can keep you in situations way too long. So sometimes the first incident isn't necessarily reason to leave. But if you bring it up, you communicate what the problem is, and you keep seeing the same behavior with no growth, no change, no accountability, at some point, Stephanie, we have to stop waiting for the potential and start paying attention to the pattern. Point blank period. Because I'm not staying because I know how it's going to end. Sometimes I'm staying because I'm praying that
there's change.
I'm not going to be right. I'm hoping I'm wrong. So that's that.
We've learned, like, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, then it's a motherfucking duck. Quack, quack.
Yep. So the next is, y'all friendship really started the way it did. Most women don't get along. Well, most exes don't get along.
Well, the thing is that our situation is unique. Let me first start saying this. I have never been one to beef with any of my ex's girlfriends.
Me either.
My first husband has had several girlfriends, and I've been cool with 2 or 3 of them. Ones that was really sticking around. I was cool with them. So I've never been one to really beef with anybody. Especially if you're going to be around my child, I want to get to know you as a person. And meeting T at the time, she was, Aiden loved her. Aiden loves her, and she was good to him. And I'm like, hey, this could be, I can, but of course he had some dealings in keeping us separated, causing like, just, what do I want to say?
Girl, I don't know.
Just keeping up mess.
Yeah, he was stirring the pot.
Stirring the pot, yeah. So after he was out of the picture, a lot of things started coming to surface, and we realized, like, damn, we've got a lot of common. We both love Aiden. First and foremost, we have a lot of things in common, And it really just started off with me helping you understand the person that she was dealing with, and then once that went out of the way, we actually developed a friendship outside of that, So what about you?
Well, it's crazy that, so they say that women don't get along, because this isn't even about women getting along. It's about two people who've been in a relationship with the same person at one time in their life. And that history can definitely be heavy. Absolutely. But honestly, the tension was organic. Like literally a lot of it was stirred up by him or whatever. So some folks create triangles to keep control, because that's exactly what he was trying to do or whatever. But we stepped out of that triangle. Once we stepped out of that triangle, it wasn't about being besties. It was about refusing to be used as pieces on this doggone chessboard that he was literally trying to play and creating. We chose boundaries and peace, not a performance of friendship or whatever. And we certainly are not pretending that history didn't happen or whatever. We just chose peace, not for us, but for Aiden. You know what I'm saying? Because kids don't need adults in a tug of war. They need calm, consistency, and respect. So whatever our history is, protecting that peace for Aiden was our priority and still is our priority. Period. So
who was better than one?
That part. We got a whole community over here.
So the next question is for you, and they want to know, how did you start running?
Oh, wow. All right, y'all. Okay, so you start off slow first off. That's the first thing. Don't be out here running, tons of miles because you watch somebody on TikTok running a marathon. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? You're going to, because if you do that now, you're going to hate running by Tuesday. Real talk or whatever. So start with walking. And then for a few minutes, you can jog for a minute. This is what I did. I did intervals. Real talk. I would walk, then jog, walk, then jog. Then I would gradually just increase. But I think the biggest thing is, for your goal not to be to become a runner. Like, I'm doing this to become a runner. It's just, to just become more consistent with your body moving. That should be your goal. Because consistency is going to get you further than motivation. Real talk. And don't worry about how fast you're going. You know what I'm saying? You're running. You're not on that damn couch. And I would also say invest in a good pair of running shoes. And I said this before in another segment. It's all about your foundation. You've got to have good running shoes. Real talk.
Apply to relationships and apply to your feet too.
That part. Okay, so Stephanie, the next question is on you. It says, she chose someone else but wants access to me. Ooh, what are your thoughts? This happens a lot.
Yes, it happens way more than you think it happens. So you can't choose somebody and still expect unlimited access to them. That is not how it works. So if you decide you don't want the relationship, you have to also accept the fact that you no longer have access to this person.
That part.
You don't have access to their intimacy, their attention, their emotional availability.
And the routine y'all had.
Exactly. So you don't get to leave a relationship but keep the benefits of the relationship. So I say peace out.
Yeah, my benefits package is going somewhere with me.
Yeah,
to somebody else.
You lost access and you got fired.
That part.
Or firing me.
That part.
Ain't no Cobra praying over here.
No Cobra over here. Only healthcare people would know what we're talking about. Oh, Lord.
So this next question is for you.
Okay.
So should you wait for someone who isn't ready?
Oh, baby girl, I do not think that you should put yourself on hold waiting for somebody to become ready. That doesn't mean you have to slam the door in their face. Of course not, or whatever. But if somebody says, I care about you, but I'm not ready for a relationship, okay, believe them and respect them. Believe them the first time they tell you. But you don't have to sit there for 6 months to 1 year to 2 years or whatever, hoping that they'll wake up one morning and say, okay, girl, I'm ready for you, because, that's just that. If you're ready for a relationship, if you're ready for a relationship and they're not, you two are in different places. Real talk. So it's not absolutely. So it is not going to work regardless. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Yes, but don't turn someone else's potential into your plan, baby girl.
go and explore your better options. Because there are better options.
Absolutely.
Even though it might not seem like it, there are better options.
Mm-hmm. All right, Miss Stephanie, do you see yourself getting married again?
Well, considering I am twice divorced, I still consider marriage as a beautiful thing.
And
marriage, even though marriage doesn't validate me, but I do see the benefits of a partnership.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I do want to get married again.
I love that. I do too.
It's a beautiful thing. It's
Yes.
just all about perspective and who you choose to make that partner. Yeah. No, who you choose to spend your life with. So this is an opportunity for us to choose differently. You know, we get another opportunity to choose differently and find somebody that is more compatible with us and going in the same direction.
Mm-hmm. So, all right.
So this next question is for both of us, huh?
Mm-hmm. You want to ask it?
So they want to know, are we relationship coaches or something? And as we stated before,
absolutely not. A life coach, an experience coach.
We're just two women that lived enough of life and made enough mistakes and dated enough questionable people and learned enough lessons to have this conversation.
Oh, goodness.
So we're not sitting here to say do exactly what we done. We just sharing our experience and our perspectives. So, and hoping that our opinions and things help you out too.
So now we're going to transition into our last sip segment with Stephanie.
All right, now, so this is the last sip segment. This is where we ask the question and nobody knows what's coming. But today we're doing something different. Instead of a question, we're doing a word game.
Yeah. So this is a game that's on TikTok or whatever. And it's a word game. You can't say the same word or answer to the question that's just a word. And if you say the same word, you got to take a shot. But we're not taking shots. We're taking sips because, you know, we can't do shots or whatever. Yes, absolutely. So we have a host of words and we're going to say the word and we both have to both blurt out the answer, whatever. Okay.
At the same time?
Yep. Okay. All right. So the first one we got is color. Green.
Oh, shit.
You were supposed to say pink.
I know, right?
Like pink. Okay. Number 1 through 10. 7.
6.
So, we're supposed to say it together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2.
7. All right. You do the countdown. I'll say the word. Okay. 5. Okay. Body part.
3, 2, 1. Arm.
Head. Okay. Car make.
3, 2, 1.
Mazda. State.
3, 2, 1.
New York. Period. All right. Fruit.
3, 2, 1.
Watermelon. I only said it because I had some today. And I had some yesterday. My baby cut up a whole watermelon for us.
Did.
All right. Next is an activity.
3, 2, 1.
Karaoke. Period. Fast food restaurants.
3, 2, 1.
Chili's. Is Chili's a fast food restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know. Okay. Next is gym machine.
3, 2, 1.
Elliptical.
Elliptical was in my head, but I said treadmill.
And the last one is a drink.
Like a wine or any kind of drink?
I'm guessing any kind of drink.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Gatorade.
So we did what? 2 out of what?
What was it? 2?
I think it was
2 or 3. So, but here's something funny. I do have a question though. So, what's your most embarrassing fear?
Is it really embarrassing? Because a lot of people are scared of them. Spiders.
Oh. Well, my most embarrassing fear is sitting on the toilet peeing and a snake comes up and bites me on my butt. It may, I mean,
So there was this one time that it was a snake in her bathroom, and she had to call in reinforcements. And reinforcements was Jasmine, her husband, whoever else came,
and their father. Yep, it was crazy.
And she was so worried.
Oh, God, send me straight into surgery. I had surgery that next morning. It was crazy. And the crazy part is my cats didn't do their job.
They didn't say nothing.
Not a nothing. I said, you're fired. You're fired.
Oh, my God.
It was crazy. Crazy.
So that brings us to the end of our last sip. Up next is the sip of wisdom with tea.
Yes, and y'all already know it's the What Did You Learn segment. So just talk about anything small, big, or something that shaped us throughout the week or in life in general. And so what I want to say is there is something beautiful about being loved in a way that feels intentional, peaceful, and real. And I pray that you all get to experience that type of love one day. Mm-hmm. So next, you didn't have one. So, well, hell, you had that long one. That was a whole book.
That was so sweet.
I know, and I meant it.
Well, mine is, I'm not going to tear up. That was so sweet.
Oh, and I meant it. Yeah, I know I meant it by this cheese, Gary, this jam smile.
So mine is get up every day and be intentional about behavior.
Mic drop. I love that. All right, now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. Hit it, Steph.
So this brings us to the end of today's sip. Thank you for joining us on Sip and Spill. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, follow. I hope this conversation gave you something to reflect on. Keep sipping, keep spilling, and until next time, right here on Sip and Spill with
T
and Steph.
Bye.